Hi everyone. So in this video we will be studying about important points about the tumors. So first we will be studying about the breast. In the breast, most common type is adenocarcinoma, that is glands are involved, and most common subtype is invasive ductal carcinoma. Then we have got least common is papillary, and the most malignant is inflammatory, and with the best prognosis is tubular. Okay, so most common is ductal, least is papillary, and malignant is inflammatory, and best prognosis is with the tubular. Then most common site is upper outer quadrant, and least common site is lower inner quadrant. And most common site of mets from the breast are to the bone, and the mets are osteoblastic as well as osteolytic. Then we have thyroid tumors. In the thyroid, most common type is papillary, followed by follicular, followed by medullary, followed by anaplastic. And site of mets from the papillary is to the lungs by the lymphatic channels, and from the follicular to the bones by the hematogenous spread. And what we need to remember in relation to papillary is that it is spread by the lymphatic route, and the predisposition is thyroglossal cyst and history of radiation exposure, while long standing goiter and ectopic thyroid are risk factor for follicular. Then medullary goes to the liver, and anaplastic goes to the lungs. So both papillary and anaplastic, that is first one and last one, goes to the lungs. And most common primary for the mets to the thyroid. To the thyroid, mets come from breast and from the lungs. Then we have adrenal. In adrenal, most common is non-functioning adenoma. That is the tumor that is not secreting any hormones or other substances. Then in the liver, most common malignancy is METs. METs are very common to the liver, and primary most common is HCC. That is HCC, and in children is hepatoblastoma, and benign tumor is hemangioma. Okay, benign is hemangioma. In children, malignant is hepatoblastoma, and in adults, malignant primary is HCC. Then in the spleen, most common neoplasm. Spleen is related to lymphatic system, that is, so spleen is responsible for lymphoma to the reticuloendothelial system, and most common primary in the spleen as well as in the liver, on the left as well as on the right. Most common primary in the spleen is on the hemangioma, as it was in the liver, most common benign. Okay, and most common malignant is angiosarcoma. In the liver it was HCC, here it is angiosarcoma. And splenic secondaries from the malignant melanoma, which has got lymphatic spread, and from the lymphatics it will be draining to the spleen. Then isolated splenic secondaries are by carcinoma ovary. Isolated means only to the spleen. O for only, O for ovary. Then in the gallbladder, most common site is fundus. Most common site is fundus of the gallbladder, and most common histological type is diffuse infiltrative or sclerosing. Okay. Then in the bile duct. In the bile duct, most common site is hilum, and most common histological type is diffuse infiltrative or sclerosing. So both in the case of gallbladder and the bile duct, in the hepatobiliary system, we have got diffuse infiltrative variety. Then in the pancreas, most common site is head pancreas. Then we have specific tumors and the specific sites. First, we will be studying what is there in the head. In the head, we have somatostatinoma, PPoma, serous cystadenoma, and IPMN. These four are in the head. And in the tail resides the VIP person in the tail. Okay. Then in the then insulinoma is iso distribution. Okay, equally distributed in head, body, and tail. Glucagonoma and mucinous cystadenoma in body and tail. And gastrinoma linked with the Saros triangle. So it is most common in the duodenum first part, then the pancreas. Then we have esophagus. Esophagus most common type is SCC and most common site is middle one third. While in Western population it is adenocarcinoma and in the lower one third. Then in the stomach, most common site is carcinoma stomach or gastric lymphoma is antrum. Okay, and in the pernicious anemia is due to intrinsic factor which is secreted from the fundal glands, so it will be more in the fundus. And most common site of diffuse variety is also in the fundus. Diffuse, F is coming double F, so it is fundus, and pernicious anemia also fundus. Lymphoma and carcinoma, that is in the antrum. Then in the small intestine, as for small intestine, stromal tumors are more common. And in the children, lymphomas, most common tumor of small bowel in children, lymphoma. Most common malignant tumor is carcinoid, followed by adenocarcinoma. Most common malignant in the intestine is carcinoid. Then adenoma, carcinoid, lipoma, lymphoma, leiomyoma. That is fat cells, glandular cells, lymphatic cells, muscle cell. All these tumors are more common in the ileum. In the ileum and adenocarcinoma. Adenocarcinoma, it is more common in the duodenum. Then colorectal. Most common site of colorectal cancer is rectum. And least common site is hepatic flexure. Least common site is hepatic flexure. And if the colon we talk about, then it is in sigmoid. If colorectal, then rectum. If only colon, then sigmoid. And least common is in the hepatic flexure. Then in the appendix, most common neoplasm is carcinoid. But if we talk about malignant, then adenocarcinoma is more common than the carcinoid. A for appendix, adenocarcinoma is more malignant than the carcinoid. While in the small intestine, it was opposite. So most common malignant is mucinous adenocarcinoma, followed by adenocarcinoma, followed by carcinoid. Now coming to the next points, anal canal. See, here we need to remember anal canal, urinary bladder, penis and urethra, scrotum. In these areas, we have the epithelium. Epithelium is given priority. So in the anal canal, epithelial cancers, that is squamous cell, skin cancers. Squamous cell more common than the basal cell, more common than the melanoma. Okay, SCC more common than the BCC and melanoma. Then in the kidney most common type is clear cell. Okay, and most common type in the dialysis associated is papillary. In the radiation and the thyroglossal cyst, papillary thyroid was occurring, while papillary in the kidney is due to dialysis, means the procedural related, okay, dialysis related, radiation related. These are the papillary cancers. Then best prognosis, chromophobe. How will you remember? Chromophobe is phobic from the treatment and it will diminish with the treatment. Then in the urinary bladder, most common type, here also skin is given priority. So in the bladder we have transitional cells. So transitional cell carcinoma more common than squamous, and then adenocarcinoma. Then most common benign mesenchymal. Mesenchymal benign is leiomyoma. Malignant mesenchymal is leiomyosarcoma. But in children we have rhabdomyosarcoma. Then in prostate. In the prostate is a gland. So glandular tumors will be more common. That is adenocarcinoma more common than the TCC. And carcinoma prostate is due to the peripheral zone. Okay, carcinoma is due to peripheral zone. While BPH, that is benign hypertrophy of prostate, that is due to transitional zone. Okay, in the BPH transition is occurring. Then penis and urethra. Here most common type is squamous cell and most common site is glans, followed by papillae, followed by shaft. Remember by the mnemonic GPS. Then most common site bulbomembranous urethra. Bulbomembranous urethra. And in the prostatic urethra, most common type is transitional cell, while in the penile urethra we are coming towards the outside. Outside we have the squamous cell epithelium at the ends. So squamous cell will be more common in the penile, while in the prostatic transitional cell will be more common. Then in testes, most common histological type is seminoma, and Bilateral primary is also seminoma. Radiosensitive is also seminoma. While in the infant and children up to 3 years, yolk sac tumor, and it has got best prognosis. Prepubertal children, teratoma. More than 60 years, lymphoma. And most common bilateral testicular tumor, not the primary one. If we see primary, most common bilateral, primary bilateral is seminoma. But if only bilateral we are talking about, then it's lymphoma. And secondary testicular tumor, lymphoma. Most common histological type is DLBCL. It is a type of lymphoma. So in the testes we have got the most common one, if we ask, is non-Hodgkin lymphomas. Okay, and the worst prognosis is by the hurricane tumor. That is a type of choriocarcinoma. Then in scrotum also we have got the propensity for most skin cancers. So most common benign lesion is sebaceous cyst, while malignant is SCC, squamous cell carcinoma. Then the lung tumors. These are the most important and the most frequently asked. Okay, in the adenocarcinoma, what we will remember in adenocarcinoma, that M and N letter we will remember. It is from M, it is most common. Okay, and it has mucin, most common histological type, and cells contain mucin. And from the N we will remember, it is seen in non-smokers. It is has the propensity to go to the nervous system, and it has Noguchi classification. Non-smoker, nervous system, Noguchi classification. So in non-smokers, young and female, these will be seen. Then we have squamous cell carcinoma. For the squamous cell carcinoma, we will remember S. From the S, we have smokers. Then from the C, we have three C's. Hypercalcemia will be related, central necrosis and cavitation. Hypercalcemia, calcium, central necrosis and cavitation. Then Pancoast tumor. On the cost, we have the squamous epithelium. So Pancoast tumor is due, is due to histologically squamous cell carcinoma, and it is related with the best prognosis. Best prognosis is squamous cell. Then we have small cell. Small cell also we have smoking and central. From S we have smoking, and from C we have central. It is same in the squamous and small cell. Then what we need to remember about small cell is small. It is small, but it is most malignant and most lymph node mets, that is to the lymphatics it spreads, and most paraneoplastic. So what is there? Massive hilar or mediastinal lymphadenopathy. If in the question there is given massive hilar or mediastinal lymphadenopathy, then it will be most probably small cell. Mediastinal invasion and perihilar mass. Okay. Then most common variety associated with the paraneoplastic syndrome, hypokalemia and SVC syndrome. And other hormones produced by small cell are ACTH, AVP, calcitonin, ANF, gastrin releasing peptide. So it is small, but it is releasing too many of hormones, too many of paraneoplastic syndromes. And how we will treat it? We will treat it with chemotherapy, most responsive to chemotherapy, cisplatin and etoposide, and shows response to radiotherapy. Treat with the small molecules, that is small tablets, chemotherapy. Then large cell. Large cell undifferentiated with cavitating nature and metastasize early with the poor prognosis. So now come to the next ones. Heart. In the heart, most common cardiac tumor. In the heart, if we talk, in the liver, if we talk, we have the, and in the brain, heart, liver, and brain. These have METs. Most common if tumor is asked, METs. Okay. Then most common primary cardiac tumor is myxoma, and primary cardiac tumor in infants and children. Infants and children, rhabdomyoma. Then in the brain, most common tumor, METs. Most common primary, meningioma. Meninges are involved. Outer coverings are involved. Then the glial tumors. And malignant is medulloblastoma. Malignant, L is coming, and in medulloblastoma also L is coming. Medulloblastoma. And medulloblastoma is most radiosensitive. Then astrocytomas. We talk about astrocytomas. In the astrocytoma, if we talk about children pediatric population has pilocytic astrocytoma, and it is infratentorial. While in the adults are giant animals, okay, giant people. So they will have glioblastoma. G for giant, G for glioblastoma, and it will be supratentorial. Okay, upper, supratentorial. And maximum incidence of calcification. C for calcification, C for craniopharyngioma. Craniopharyngioma most, then oligodendroglioma, little less, and meningioma is least. Then most common pituitary tumor is adenoma. Then in the oral cavity, most common site is tongue more than the lip. And here we need to remember one thing, that L for lips and L for less. Okay, lips will have less common site and less lymphatic spread. Okay, so most common histological type is squamous cell. Most common type of cancer in the oral cavity as well as in the anal canal, squamous cell carcinoma is more common. Okay, most common type in India is CA oral cavity, and most common site is buccal mucosa. Buccal mucosa in the India. Then lymph node mets tongue more than lip, and bilateral lymphatic spread lower lip, supraglottis, and soft palate. Then salivary gland tumors. Most common is pleomorphic, and most common malignant is mucoepidermoid. In the children, hemangioma. In the children, hemangioma was occurring in the spleen, in the liver, and in the salivary glands. Then in the children, malignant is mucoepidermoid. Malignant is same in all the populations. In the minor salivary gland will cyst will be present, small cyst. So adenoid cystic carcinoma. Then we have sarcoma. Sarcoma, most common site of GIST, that is sarcomatous tumor. GIST we most commonly remember is stomach. Stomach followed by next what comes small bowel, next colorectum, and esophagus is least common. Then soft tissue sarcoma in adults, liposarcoma more than leiomyosarcoma more than malignant fibrous histiocytoma. So liposarcoma, fat containing tumor is more common. And in the extremities, fibrous tissues, that is malignant fibrous histiocytoma is more common. In the retroperitoneum, liposarcoma. And in the pediatric population, rhabdomyosarcoma. Then we have bone. In the bone mets, most common site for primary. How will you remember? BP is increased by RL in TB. Breast followed by prostate, followed by RCC, followed by lung, followed by thyroid and bladder. Breast, prostate, RCC, lung, thyroid, bladder. Then most common site of bone met is thoracic vertebra. And if we see in breast, then it is lumbar vertebra. And osteoblastic is due to prostate. And osteolytic is due to RCC, thyroid, and multiple myeloma. And the RCC and follicular carcinoma thyroid, these will have lytic and expansile mets that will be expanding. Okay, and most common cause of osteoblastic and osteolytic, both types are seen in the breast. B for breast. And most common tumor to metastasize to bone in females is CA breast. Now what we need to remember is bone scan is not useful in the osteolytic type. Okay, so if the history is given of the breast cancer or the follicular thyroid cancer or RCC, and in the options bone scan is mentioned, it is not useful. It is useful in case of prostate cancer. So that were the important points about the tumors that we need to remember for exams. I hope you will find it useful. If you if you like my content, please do share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.